Right, hello guys, just got back from CEX. I had a load of games and I was pondering into either trading them or keeping them. But I decided to trade them in. I did get a couple of games, but not many. It just don't seem like there's a lot of games to be picked up for the ones that I actually like myself. So yeah, it's getting a bit hard for me to find games that I might want. I've not seen many PlayStation 5 games, to be honest with you, which I prefer to might have in my collection, maybe later in time to play. I don't know. Yeah, I took quite a few up today. From where I did the car boot fair last Sunday and yesterday. So I'll tell you what I traded in and how much I got for them. Then I'll show you the ones I got. And I'll tell you a little story as well after. Right, so movies. I traded in a bunch of movies, which was Hills Have Eyes. These are all Blu-ray, by the way. Got £1.30 for that one. Shawshank Redemption, £2. Payback, £1.30. The Thing, £2. Shallow Grave, £2. Deer Hunter, which is a really good movie, £2. Leon, the director's cut, £2. Beetlejuice, which was a sealed copy, got £5 on that one. The Goonies, £2. I never knew they actually done this. Never heard of it. I know there's a lot of Batman movies, but Batman versus Teenager Mutant Turtles, £2 on that one. Kong Skull Island, 90p. I knew he'd do that. I knew he'd fucking do that. I said, look, Godzilla, right? Godzilla and King Kong was in the box set, yeah? And for some reason they saying, it's only coming up as like King Kong as a movie, a single movie. And he goes, we can still give you money for the Godzilla one. I said, well, it's 10p. I don't want 10p. I'd rather take the movie back. But he traded it in, and guess how much I got for it? Fucking 10p. And it's a sealed fucking Blu-ray DVD. So rip me off on that one. Then it goes on to the games. Bullet Witch was a Xbox 360 game. I got £26 trading on that one. Voucher. This one, I can't really pronounce it. Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil. Sega 2 Collector's Edition. PlayStation 2. £26. I got on that one as well. Got Guitar Hero 3, £3. Guitar Hero 5, £3. Now I'm sure Guitar Hero was £5 when I scanned that. So that's twice they've ripped me off. Command and Conquer 3, £1. Prince of Persia. These are mostly Xbox ones I'm reading at the moment. Prince of Persia, £1. Lego Lord of the Rings, £6. Now, when I scanned that, there's two different versions. One they were selling for around about £8, I think, and then the other one was like £18, and I don't know what the difference was. And I said to him, what's the difference? And he said, I don't know. So the guy didn't even know what the difference was between the two games, apart from when he scanned it. I got £6 for that one. Air Combat 6, Xbox 360, £4. Call of Duty Ghost 2-disc, 80p. Shell Shock Blood Trials, £4. Dishonored Game of the Year 2-disc version, Xbox, £1.20. Max Payne 3-disc version, Xbox 360, £3. Blue Dragon, I knew that was it's not like a brilliant game. I looked at it and I didn't really enjoy what I saw of it, to be honest with you. No, it's like a little bit of a heavy hit. It was around about £20, I think, to buy. But I got a £10 trading on that one. Fallout 3, £3. Crazy Frog Racer 2, £1.40. And Merlin, the complete BBC Series 4, which is about 8 discs, I think. Or it's between 5 and 8 discs. Can't remember. But I got £1.50 on it. A box set again, £1.50. So in total, in credit wise, I think what helped me more was the two heavy hitters, which was the Bullet Witch at £26 and the Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil, which was also at £26. So you're talking like £52 on 2 games, which I picked up at the car boot fair at St Rains Park on Sunday, just gone, £3 each. So I made a £23 profit on each of those two. So the total was, in credit, £117. Now I took up 2 original OG Xbox controllers. One of them had like a little bit of fray at the bottom of the cable near the controller. I didn't want that one. The other one, I think, because the joypad had a little bit of the pad missing, they didn't take that one. I had some headphones, which I took up there. And when I checked on their website yesterday, they actually told me £10 trading, but I didn't get £10 trading. I got £8. I go make £8 for them. So I wasn't too happy about that. But you know, I only paid £1 for them anyway, so I got £7 extra trading price on that one. The headphones, I can't remember what I've done with the receipt of that one. Yeah, I don't know what I've done with receipt of that one. I think I probably lost it. But the headphones weren't a bad pair of headphones. They had a couple of similar ones, and the trading price said £10, but it only gave me £8 for some reason. I can't see that they suddenly go down in price overnight, you know, after like just getting them. So I wasn't too happy about that either. Then they also forgot one game. Luckily, the girl was beside him. And he goes, "Oh, you missed out a game there," which was Wolfenstein, which was for the Xbox 360. And I got a £5 extra credit for that one as well. So in total, £8, right, 13 plus 117. So I've got about £130 trading today, which I'm really happy about. But I'm not too happy on where they kind of like tried ripping them off me, you know, ripping me off a little bit by not putting through the Wolfenstein, because they would have took that if it weren't for that girl, you know, who actually noticed that it hadn't gone through. Headphones, I know it's only £2 credit on top, but £2, you know, kind of thing when you're, you know, like going out spending money and trying to like make a little bit of money, you know, to buy some more decent games. But yeah. And the other thing was Yeah, I only bought a few games today. Dead Rising 3 on Xbox, £4. Darksiders 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 3, £1.50. Middle Earth: Shadow of War, £2. No, hang on. Middle Earth: Shadow of War, £2. And Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor. They're both on Xbox. That was £4. Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. I've not played any of the Witcher games, but this one looked a bit interesting. So, I'm not saying I'm even going to play it, but I've got it anyway. It's only credit. That's £5, and then Conan on Xbox was £5. So, here's the games. Darksiders. Take my glasses off now. Darksiders. Dead Rising 3. Shadow of War. Shadow of Mordor. The Witcher 3. And Conan. Conan looks interesting, but I don't think I'd even play. A lot of the games I've got, I very much say I'll be playing anyway. Just kind of like collecting and hoping that they might go up in value later, and then I can trade them back in. Now this one actually did come with the larger kind of manual because it doesn't fit in the box by looks of things. That's why it's in a cardboard sleeve as well. But it does have the map. It has like the smaller manual. It also has CD Project Red, whatever that is, and some nifty little stickers. Now, you don't really see stickers and stuff in games nowadays, do you? So they are the games I've got. I've not checked the quality of them at the moment. I'm not sure, like it's got a fingerprint on it. I am going to start trying to, if I remember, look at the games, because the CEX in Tooting, every time I've gone down there and bought games, they've always been scratched. And they complain to you, like, oh, I can't take them, mate, because they're scratched. Like this one's scratched, but it's not like majorly scratched. I can put it through the cleaner and get them scratches out. Although it's a £5 game, £5, ain't it really? Can only make it worse and then take it back, I suppose. That one looks okay. It's just got fingerprints on it. Same with that one. It's got a load of fingerprints on it, smudges. So I'll give them a clean down later. That one's got, I don't know, scratch or smear. No, they're smears. Made it worse just for wiping it down. But I will give that a clean later. Probably tomorrow. This one looks interesting. Dark Side, limited edition. Comes with his manual. Kind of smudged and smeared and fingerprints on it, but apart from that, it's not too bad. It looks interesting, but I don't know if I could get into a game like this, to be honest with you. Become Death. Awesome take on the apocalypse. It is a single player, I believe. One player HDD. It's got vibration on it. Contains strong bloody violence. Yeah, I know. See, with a lot of games I get, I don't know if I'd even play them, you know. I just like get them just to like stick into a collection, and like, you know, if there is a game that I might fancy playing one day, then I might just like pull it out and just load it in. But you know, I nearly didn't get me headphones traded in today because like they had a problem with the system apparently, and just as I was paying for the games through my credit, the guy goes, "Oh, the system's back up now. If you want to like, you know, put your controllers and your headphones in, we can do that for you." So I said, "Yeah, all right then." Now, one of them, she looked at the controller and like a little flame mark, as if the outer plastic bit was like coming apart from the main internal kind of like wiring. She goes, "I can't take that one." The other one, I think they rejected because it had some like notches on the joypad which was missing, so they didn't take that. But the headphones I knew worked 100%. I could have took another pair of headphones, but the connector's bent over, so unless I can actually straighten it out, I can't take them. But yeah, I'm sure it said £10 on the website yesterday when I scanned them. Well, when I looked on them, and no, I got £8 on them. Now, while I was actually putting them in, this guy came in, great big fucking area bag. He had like an Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, a bunch of games, and some other stuff. And he said, "Oh, can you take games without the covers?" And I said, "No." So I saw him put some games back in his bag, and he goes, "Well, you know, do you want them? You know, can I give them to you as like a donation or something?" And they said, "No, we can't do that, you know." And I turned around, you know, joking. I said, "Oh, I'll have them off you, you know, you don't want them." And he didn't say nothing, you know. He just like kind of like wait until like they started scanning these games and these consoles and stuff like that, so he can get his receipt. Then he walked off, and I thought, "Don't go out, you know. I want to have a word with him, so I can get them games off him." And you know, I had to wait about 5 minutes because like this girl was so fucking slow, you know, seeing if like the controllers and the headphones were, you know, like able to be traded in and everything. So she eventually done it, and the guy was like standing there, you know, like he had always picked some games out, and he was waiting for them to get scanned in, but also he's waiting for the other games that he bought in to be scanned to get the credit on. So he goes, "Oh, well, I'll just have another look around to see what games you got." So I walked up to him. I said, "So they don't take games in without the covers now, innit?" I said, "The Americans do in some places." He goes, "Yeah, well, that's it, you know, that's why it is, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "So what games are you into?" And then I said, "Oh, just like, you know, war games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, you know, hunting games like COD-WAW and Hunter and stuff like that." And he goes, "Oh, well, I'm looking for a boxing game. Like, there's one right in front of myself about them." And he goes, "Nah, that's a bit shitty." So he goes, "Oh, I said, oh," he goes, what, you collect games?" I said, "Well, yeah, I'll collect them, you know, trade them in for other games and stuff like that." So he goes, "Oh, do you want these few then?" I said, he goes, "I ain't got no case or anything." I said, "Yeah, I'll have them." So I might have, like, you know, the inlays and stuff for them. So he gave me some games. And I said, "Oh, cheers, mate. Appreciate that." I said, "I might even have some of the covers indoors, I don't know." But he gave me, see, this one's got a case cover. It had been folded over, so why I didn't scan this one, I don't know. Maybe it's because the game might be a bit too scratched up. Maybe they thought it wasn't the cover. Or maybe they don't take this one in. But yeah, it's pretty scratched up, actually. Very scratched up. So that's probably why they didn't take them. But Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, free game from another customer who was trying to trade stuff in. SCOM 3, US Navy SEALs, again, badly scratched up. LMA, which is scratched up. LMA Manager 2004. That's on PlayStation. The SOCOM US Navy SEALs on PlayStation 2. See, that one's on Xbox 360. Another PlayStation 2. Again, US Navy SEALs, so that's 2 copies of Navy SEALs. Stick them in the same box. Actually, it's oh, hang on, this is SOCOM 2 US Navy SEALs, and that one is SOCOM 3 US Navy SEALs. So it's Navy SEALs, but 2 different versions. So he gave me those. The other one was Manhunt. That's not too bad. It's got some weird shit on it, but quick buff on that. It'll clean it up. So Manhunt. I think I've got a cover for that one. I said I think I've got a cover for that indoors. Championship Manager 2007. Badly scratched up. And then there's 5 games in here. Constance, a video game. It's not too. It's got a few scratches on the over, but not major. Black. I remember having that game when I was trading it in a while ago. But yeah, that one's scratched up quite badly as well. Then there's one called Stolen. That's badly scratched up. Hitman. No, I know some of these Hitman games are pretty expensive to buy. Hitman. That's quite scratched up, but this one is Hitman Blood Money. And then the last one is, why it's got tape on it, I don't know. It's got tape all over it. That fucking tape. This one is, Haunting Grounds, PlayStation 2. It's kind of scratched up. Looks like someone's tried to buff it himself, but made a right fuck up job on it. Because lots of swirly marks and lots of scratches going around. So I'll probably try to get that to clean up. Well, we'll try to clean it up. But, and that's it. Like, I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games given to me from some guy who was trying to trade in a load of games, and there was, once he got served, there was probably about another 15, 20 games that they wouldn't take in for some reason. So I waited until he was leaving the shop, and I said to him, I see they didn't take all your games, mate. I said, you don't want to sell them to me, I'll give you a £5 for them, at least it's something. He goes, no. He goes, right, thanks a lot for the offer, but I'm going to give them to my neighbour's son and let him play with them. Because I know quite a few of them. There was Xbox 360. There's a few PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games there. And the reason why they didn't take them was either because they was either badly scratched, or they weren't taking them in anymore, or they could even have, on some of the games that I've even taken in, they had little cracks just on the in a circle, and if you got the crack on it, they won't take them. So some of those games could have had cracks on. I don't know. So any of you said, yeah, it would have been a risk in taking them and paying him like 5 of them. I mean, even if he had accepted them, but he didn't accept it. So I said, all right, fair enough, worth asking. He goes, oh yeah, yeah. He goes, well, I'm kind of getting to me next door neighbour's son, let him play with them. Should have gave him a number actually, see if he had any more stuff, but you don't really want to be doing that, to strangers, I suppose, in one way, because he might turn around and say, oh yeah, I've got like 200 games here and I want like 50 quid for them. You meet him somewhere and like fucking like rob you, take your money and not even have that games with you, kind of thing. So you got to kind of be careful in doing like meetups and trades and stuff like that. I know in America they go out and buy, like collections and trades and stuff like that. But Americans are more, I suppose, trying to think of the words for it, precautious. They probably like have guns with them in case like they're going to get robbed or anything like that. But I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where people go out and meet people to buy collections and like and they've actually had some really pretty good deals. A lot of games for a cheap price. Actually, like yesterday, I bought I think it was 76 games from a reseller, which I've only known for a little while, but he's a nice, friendly guy. And when I saw all the Xbox games, I said, look, how much are they? He goes, well, it depends on what ones you want. I said, well, what about a bulk deal? What if I bought them all? He goes, oh, I don't know. He goes, how many is it? I said, oh, well, I don't fucking know. He goes, how much do you reckon? How much are you offering? And I thought, if I start with a price, either I would take it or we won't take it, So I said, 30 quid. He goes, I don't really want to go for less than 50p each, but he counted them. And as you counted them, I said, yeah, all right, a deal. I shook his hand and he started counting. I thought, I hope he ain't going to fucking say there's 76 there and like he wants like 40 quid for them because we've already shaken their hands, But no, he took 30 quid. I think there's about 12 out of all of them that I was able to trade in today. No, not even 12, probably about 10, I think, which had a little bit of trading value, £1.30, £1.40, couple of quid, kind of thing. I think there's one or two there which were like a £5 trading. But I had to put them through the old JFJ Pro Cleaner before I could put them in a bag so I could take them up today. I wasn't even sure I was going to go to CEX today, but I did. But yeah, I'm glad I did because I got like £130 trading costs. I think what helped me out was two 26 £26 trading games that I got. Otherwise, if they weren't there, I'd have probably only got like 50, 60 quid. So being 50, 60 quid's a good price, as a trading, but you got to realise on how much you're going out and spending on games. You could be spending like £40, £50 on games, and there might only be like 5 or 10 games there which might only get like a fraction of your money back, kind of thing. And that's a chance and risk you're taking. But I think I got most of my money back. Well, not money as in like cash money, but in trade value money. So I don't think I would have spent over £100 on all the games, to be honest with you. So like, I think I would have probably only got about £50, £60 in cash if I had taken cash, and that would have probably only just about covered 3/4 of the cost I spent out in games this week. I was going to look, I did say to him, did the Wii console play GameCube games? And they said no. I said, well, how comes they got the GameCube game joystick ports at the back or on the side? He goes, oh, and the other guy said, oh, that's just like so you can add a different controller onto the Wii console. He said it doesn't play Game Gear games, but I always thought that they did play Game Gear games because I've seen people say that they've had Game Gear games with the actual Wii console. So I'm going to look into that because I was going to get a Game Gear, but they didn't have none in Strength CEX, but they've got plenty down in Tooting, I believe. So yeah, but the only thing is though with the Game Gear games is that because the disc is small, it's going to be very difficult for me to actually clean any and de-scratch them with a JFJ if I have to, because I've got to buy the kit, which is going to be about £50 for the kit, then another £20 for the postage. So I don't know about getting a Game Gear. I don't know. I'm thinking about it anyway. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm off. Cheers for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit notification bell. My throat's getting sore. Don't know why. But yeah, cheers for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you've not already done so. And I'll catch you later. Bye for now.